जय श्री कल्कि Kalki Avatar Katha. Lord Kalki is the 10th and last incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Out of the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu, 9 incarnations have already taken place, while Kalki's incarnation is yet to take place. The story of Kalki incarnation is described in various Hindu religious texts. Prominent among them are Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Puran, Harivansh Puran, Bhagavad Puran, Kalki Puran, and Gita Govind, etc. Kalki generally means white horse, dark age, eternity. It is believed that in Kali Yuga, when a dharma will reach its peak, then Lord Vishnu will take the incarnation of Kalki and establish the Dharma Yuga. It is believed in the scriptures that when Lord Kalki will ride on a horse named Devdutt and kill the wicked with his shining sword, then Kali Yuga will end and Satyug will begin. It is known that Kali Yuga started after Lord Sri Krishna went to Vaikuntha. According to the story described in Kalki Puran, when the loss of religion reached its peak in Kali Yuga, the gods got worried. Saddened, all the gods went to Brahmaji. Brahmaji took all those gods to Lord Vishnu and told him the story of the sorrow of the gods. Hearing their sorrow, Lord Vishnu said that I will be born in Sambhal village from the womb of Vishnu Yash's wife Sumiti. My beloved Lakshmi will be born from the womb of Queen Kaumudi of Maharaj Brihadrath of Singhal Dweep. Her name will be Padma. I will also create two kings named Maru and Devapi on earth. The events described in Kalki Puran have not happened yet, but it will happen at the junction of Kali Yuga and Satyug. But the story of Kalki Avatar has been described in such a way as if it has already happened. In the 12th skand of Srimad Bhagavad Puran, it has been said about Lord Kalki that संभल ग्राम मुख्यस्य ब्राह्मणस्य महात्मनः भवने विष्णु यशसः कल्किः प्रादुर्भविष्यति. It means that there will be a Brahmin named Vishnu Yash in Sambhal village. His heart will be very generous and full of devotion to God. Lord Kalki will take incarnation in his house. According to mythological belief, the total duration of Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. Right now, Kali Yuga is in its first phase. Only about 5,000 years have been passed. According to the scriptures, Lord Vishnu's Kalki incarnation will take place on the 6th day of Shukla Paksha of Shravan month. For this reason, this date is celebrated as Kalki Jayanti. On this day, Guru, Sun and Moon will be together in Pushya Nakshatra. Lord Kalki will be full of 64 arts. Thus, he will be a flawless incarnation. For this reason, he will also be known as the flawless incarnation of Lord Sri Vishnu. It is mentioned in Kalki Puran that before Lord Kalki took his incarnation, his three brothers were born whose names are Kavi, Prajan and Sumantrak. Just like Krishna's birth, when Kalki was born, a stream of milk nectar started flowing from Vasundhara. All the sorrows of Sambhal village were removed. At the time of birth, Lord Kalki was in four-armed form, but after receiving Brahma's message, he came in human form. The parents, fascinated by the illusion of the Lord, thought that they had seen their son's four arms only by illusion. Parshuram, Kripacharya, Vedvyas, Dronacharya's son Ashwathama came there in the guise of a beggar to see the child form of the Lord. Lord Kalki was given the initial education of Vedas, Brahmins, and other religious texts by his father at home. After the Upanayan ceremony, Lord Kalki went to the ashram of Lord Vishnu's sixth incarnation, Parshuram, situated on Mahendra mountain, to receive education. There, Lord Parshuram introduced himself and said, I am Parshuram, son of Maharishi Jamdagni, born in Bhrigu dynasty and an expert in archery, who knows the essence of Vedas and Vedang. After receiving education in Vedas from Parshuramji, Lord Kalki also learnt Dhanur Veda and Gandharva Veda. When Lord Kalki acquired knowledge of 64 arts and complete Dhanur Veda, then he said to his Guru Parshuram, Please tell me the Dakshina which will satisfy you. On this, Lord Parshuram said, "You are the incarnation of Lord Vishnu to destroy Kalikal. When you will establish Maru and Devapi by killing the religionless and Kali loving kings and Buddhists through Digvijay, then this sadhu act of yours will be the dakshina that will satisfy me." After receiving instructions from Lord Parshuram, Kalki started worshipping Lord Shiva to obtain Divyastra. Pleased with his worship, Lord Shiva said that he should ask for his desired boon. Lord Shiva gave Kalki a swift and omniscient Shuk with a horse with many forms, Garud. Lord Shiva gave Kalki a sword called Ratnasaru, which was extremely shining and extremely heavy and could handle the weight of the earth. After getting the horse, Shuk, Kavach, and boon from Lord Shiva, Kalki returned to his home in Sambhal village. Then Lord Kalki met King Vishakyup. Then he resolved the king's fears of unrighteousness through his religious narration. Through the teachings of weapons and scriptures, Lord Kalki destroyed the defects of Kali Yuga and established religion. Thereafter, all the castes became devoted to their religion, and the kings also became subjects, protectors, pure hearted, and religious. Lord Kalki was married to Padma, the daughter of King Brihadrath of Sinhala Island, born from the womb of Queen Kaumudi. Describing Padma, the Kalki Puran states that this girl with a beautiful face and a good character could even enchant Kamdeva. No one in the world can match him. Lord Kalki's wife Padma gave birth to two sons named Jay and Vijay. Both of them became famous in all the three worlds as great warriors. After marriage, Lord Kalki left for Kikatpur with his army for Digvijay. Kikatpur, which was very vast, was the abode of Buddhists. The people living here were devoid of Vedic religion and worship of gods and ancestors and did not believe in the afterlife. Here, Lord Kalki defeated the Jinas and Buddhists. The description of Shuddhodhan and his wife Maya during this war have also been mentioned in the Kalki Puran. Here, he reinitiated the Buddhists into Vedic religion and granted them salvation. After this, Lord Kalki moved towards the Himalayas. There, he killed a demoness named Kuthodri and her 5-year-old son Vikaj. Kalki Puran describes Lord Kalki meeting the sages in Haridwar. In this Puran, the Suryavansh and Chandravansh have been described, and in the context of Suryavansh, the character of Lord Sri Ram has been described. In this, the arrival of Maru and Devapi of Suryavansh for the war, the killing of the extremely fierce Kok Vikok, Lord Kalki's Bhallat Nagar visit, the war with Shayyakaran, etc., the battle of Shashi Dhwaj, Kalkiji, and the story of devotion and kirtan by Sushat have been told. In this, the context of Lord Kalki's marriage to Rama has also been mentioned. After the execution of these actions, Lord Kalki goes to Vaikunt. This is the story of Kalki Avatar. All those who are listening, please say with me, Jai Shri Kalki, Jai Shri Kalki, Jai Shri Kalki Bhagwan.